Good morning or evening, depending on where you are. My name is Stephen Dina. I am a librarian here, and I'm just going to give you a really brief tour of the library. So I'm entering and I'm walking. I'm hopefully not tripping. When you walk in the first floor of the library and turn to your left, the first desk that you see says Research Help. That is where a librarian is during business hours. The only time that we may not be here is if we are in the back of the room teaching a research orientation to a class. From 9:30 to 2:30 Monday through Thursday, there's also a librarian upstairs. I just wanted to let you know about a couple things that you might find useful, some handouts that you can get from this desk, the reference desk. We have a handout advertising our 2 library research credit courses. Library 101 is 1 unit, 100% online, 8 weeks. And Library 201 is 3 units, 15 weeks, 100% online. So definitely consider those if you want some college research skills. We also have a great research bookmark kind of cheat sheet. It lists some of our major resources, so it tells you some of our article databases, it tells you some of our streaming media databases, and it also tells you about some of our books, ebooks, and the like. On the back of the bookmark is our workshop schedule. So we have a number of half-hour workshops scheduled throughout the year. Library Welcome and Tour. We have a new MLA style. That's really useful for English students. Books and ebooks, APA style, and scholarly articles. So those are offered throughout the semester, half an hour, free drop-in, no sign-up necessary. And then the final thing that I want to show you is our citation guides. So we have the brand new MLA style that came out this past April 2016. So brand new style, and we have a cheat sheet that will help get you started. Read through it cover to cover. Should give you a nice introduction. And if you are a psychology student or a social student, you'll be using APA. A lot of kinesiology and nursing students also use APA style. And if you are a history student, we also have, or an art history student, we have this Chicago style. A lot of instructors in those fields like Chicago style. So that's what the first floor is as far as library is concerned. Really briefly, I'll just point out some more things. Computers, lots of computers, first come, first serve, no login. In the back right corner of the first floor is the Math Learning Center. So you can come drop in there, work on your math, your online math class, or just or even your on-ground math classes there. They have all the textbooks for all the math courses. And then the desk to the right that you come to when you enter is the Tutoring and Academic Support Center. These folks offer reservations for tutoring in many subjects from peers, from fellow college students who have done really well in the classes, so use them. And then finally, in the back corner is the Writing Center. The Writing Center, you can make reservations to have help with your essays and in-text citations and things of that nature. And all these departments, Writing Center, Tutoring, Math Learning Center, and Library, they all have websites that kind of go into more detail about the services they offer and how to access their help. So let me thank you for watching this part. I'm going to run upstairs and show you the second floor if you're interested, so stay tuned. Walking, we're walking, we're walking, we're walking. There is an elevator, so if you prefer to ride or if you are a person with a disability, you're welcome to use our elevator. I like to use the stairs because I usually am sitting all day. So if you walk in the library, the second floor looks like what you consider a library. There's also, as I mentioned downstairs, there's also another research help desk or reference desk up here. So 9:30 to 2:30, there will be a librarian here. There's also many study rooms. So we have about 8 or 10, I think we have 10 study rooms now throughout the front of the first floor. These are booked on a reservation system from the library homepage. So if you want to book a study room for up to 2 hours per student per week, you may do so. Do that early on in the semester, figure out that process because towards midterms and finals they do get booked up. We also have, as you enter, magazines, periodicals, things you can read for fun or pleasure. In the distance, you'll see the bookcases. Those are the books that you check out and take home if you want. Closer right here, the very front, open reserves are textbooks that instructors have brought or that the library has placed on reserve, which means you can use them in the library. So textbooks for use mostly in the library. Some get checked out, but the majority of them are for use here. That's a good option if you can't afford to buy textbooks or if you left your book at home. see if we have it. The librarian can help you figure that out or not. We also have some DVDs, 3 shelves of DVDs. Our media librarian, Richard Ma, always gets the latest and greatest films. So if you're looking for like a film for a weekend for you or your kids, come check out our films. And I guess the last thing I'll show you is the circulation desk. So the circulation desk, as you enter upstairs, is where you check things out. There's really helpful staff. There's Stephanie Miko. She's very friendly and helpful. This is where you bring items to check them out. So to check something out in a library, whether it's a DVD or a book, you need a surf ID or any picture ID, and you must know your surf number. So thanks for coming with me on this really brief tour of the library. Come meet us. We're happy to help you. Librarians, library staff, we're all very willing and helpful. So thanks, and see you this semester.